I would start by saying no is a complete sentence. You don't have to attach an explanation to your no. No is complete. No is no. But having said that, because we work with people and we do have to employ some interpersonal skills and again manage stakeholders because you might need them tomorrow, right? And something I've done is that I schedule in free time into my workspace, right? Because I know people would always come and say, "Oh, I just wanted to say hello to you." Because I've scheduled in free time, then I have the laxity sometimes, right? To be able to you know put in some spare time, some gist time, some support time. And there are times where I'm like, I can't do it right now, but you can come back at this time and we can look at it together. But again, it comes with you being very intentional about planning your day and again planning your time resource, right? It's a time resource. It's just 24 hours. And out of that, you're gonna eat, you're gonna sleep, you're gonna talk with other people. So you need to plan it appropriately. And when you have the things that you need to do in clear sight, it's easy to say, I'm 5% complete. I'm 20% complete. I don't have the time. When you're about 80%, then you can say, okay, you know what? I'm okay. I can pull in some work. So be disciplined. It comes with discipline. The discipline of getting things done says, how much time do you have to get it done? Do you have the time? If you don't, then why are you acting nice by taking on somebody's tasks when yours is, is not working? And that's what you're going to be measured by, not somebody else's task. So while we like to be popular, at work, it really is not a popularity contest. And you have to understand that. Understand that you are not in a popularity contest. You are at work. You got to get things done, right? Having said that, again, if you can schedule in spare time, great. If you can't, then, guy, say no. I'll move on from there.
All right. Thank you so much. Now, this is another interesting piece that I learned from a book I read, Train Your Brain for Success. Now, this book just shares how you should give yourself less time than you actually think you need to carry out a task. Because most people say that, and you touched about this point when I brought it up previously, where you said, if we give ourselves 3 years, we're going to do it in 3 years. If we give ourselves 3 months, we're going to do it in 3 months. So, is it a very good habit now for us to dwell on when we talk about productivity, giving ourselves less time than we actually think we need?
I'd say that, again, it depends on what stage you are in life. There's some people who are just starting out, and if you give yourself less time, you get overwhelmed. But there's some people who have done it before. They kind of know what needs to get done. And so they can say, hey, you know what, I can do this in less than 30 minutes. So, you know what, let me give myself 20 minutes and push myself, right? But again, it also depends on how many different things you're doing at the same time. If you have several different projects and you haven't prioritized them appropriately and you haven't assigned time to them appropriately, you would find that you will muddle things up. So yes, I do that for myself because I've gotten to a stage where I can do it. I can push myself, focus, block out everything else and get it done. But if you're not there yet, then don't, because it will affect your productivity, because you will just have a mental block and you will not be able to move forward. So understand who you are. Different things work for different people at different times, right? There are times in my life where I cannot. So my daughter did an exam. She's on a pathway to university, and so she was on a foundation program, and she had to do that was her pathway into the university. And we've been waiting for her results, and we've been fretting so much, right? So that has been a mental distraction for me. You wouldn't notice it looking at me, but I know that my productivity went down because I would always stop and say, how far? Are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything all right? Because we know that the result day is 28th of July, but if you passed, then your result will come out earlier. So we will be waiting for the earlier because we didn't even know what earlier was. But guess what? Those results came out and she passed. So now we are
Awesome.
like, woohoo! That is
Awesome.
gone from my mind. So the things that you might be resolving internally that could affect your productivity, you need to identify what they are. Be true to yourself, right? If you're not true to yourself, then you would set unrealistic goals and you will not be able to meet them. And that in itself is counterproductive because it's just going to cave in your confidence and that would, it's not good. Yeah. But if you can't, then yes.
Your morale. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Morale.
Yeah.